Welcome JKTV to the 4th episode of Squads for Cups, and in this episode we have built a squad for the Community Cup. The entry requirements of this cup is a 3.5-star team and at least 80 chemistry, so I have put in the worst bench in the game because I want to use as good of a players as I can in the starting 11. As you probably can see, we're using a 4-4-1-1. And in the backline we have Guillermo in net, and then at right back we have Pisano, the pacey Italian silver right back, and then we have Boschetti from Spartak Moscow, pretty decent center back, and then we have team of the season Moscow season Kurluka from Croatia, pretty decent stats for center back, and then we have Bertrand at left back from Chelsea. And moving on to the midfield, we have the Quadradian Colombian, what the fuck, anyway, Cuadrado at right mid. He's pacey as fuck. And then we have at center mid, we have Costa, 80 shooting, 84 passing, very good stat for center mid. And then we have the silver locomotive Moscow midfielder Tarasov, very good stats for silver. And then we have the pacey German Chule at left mid. And the two boys up front is Bozufa, the 5-star skiller from Lokomotiv Moscow. And as you probably could have guessed before, we have Mario Gomez from Fiorentina at striker. And let's get into the fucking highlights. As we always talk about in these highlights, when we talk about the teams, is the formation. And the 4-4-4-1 is a good formation in my opinion, but it has its flaws, as probably every formation has. And in my opinion, this formation lacks the midfield, because the midfield, in my defensive style, I use the center mids instead of center backs to check the ball handler, if we would call it like that. And with this formation, the midfield seemed to be very offensive. And of course you can put like a 2 CDMs and change it up to CM at the CM, of course, but I did it with Tarasov, but he didn't feel that defensive anyway. But that's pretty much the flaw of the formation, but the formation worked pretty well with this team. So let's have a talk about the players in the team. So the goaltender Guillermo, of course, less than average as best, because bad rebounds and a few easy or just shitty goals went by him, and yeah, you don't want that at your goaltender spot. And then right and left back Pisano, Bertrand, decent, but nothing too special there either. But I mean, they didn't do bad, but they didn't go good either, so I can't complain or raise them to the roofs. The center back pairing though, I thought they could work very well together, but I were going to be proven that I was terribly wrong about that, because they just let in so many goals. I mean, just easy passes they couldn't intercept or anything. I was just pissed off, and maybe that's a bit up to Guillermo too. Then we're moving on to the midfield, which contains of course Cuadrado and Schürrle at respective mids, at the left and right mid. I mean, we know there are very good left and right mid, so I don't need to talk too much about them. But the central midfield with Tarasov and Costa proved he was, I mean, his stats is very good, and it's proven in the game too, because he made a lot of assists. And Tarasov, whatever, Russian motherfucker, he's a CDM with a medium-high work rate, so I thought he would work great at the CM spot, but he wasn't that defensive, which was surprising, and nothing that I was too fond about. I mean, I hope they were going to be the defensive one of both the center midfield, but I didn't find him too defensive, which was a shame. But he was pretty decent anyway, winning a lot of headers and stuff like that on the midfield, because he's pretty tall, that's why. And then we have Bozufa skilling from the CF spot. He's just great from Bozufa, because he gets more space than having a striker spot. And then Gomez, we all know he's a very, very good striker, scoring a lot of goals for me. But even though I complained about the center backs, it's still a winning team, so I would really recommend you trying this team out. It also contains of a team of the season, so why not? So let's have a look at the stats. So we won 4 out of 4, even though the defense was pretty shit. Goal difference +7, clean sheets we had none, because of course the defense and the goalie didn't do what they were supposed to do. The top goal scorer were Mario Gomez with his 9 goals in 4 games, and then the top assist maker was Costa with his 5 assists in 4 games, and we can't overlook their performance, so they are of course in the standout players. And Mario Gomez for his 9 goals in 4 games, and Costa for his 5 assists in 4 games, which I think is very good. And then we have the third is Schürrle, scoring 3 goals, yes, and 2 assists in 4 games. He's gotta be in there. So that's the stand-up players of the team, and let's end this video off. Thanks for watching the 4th episode of Squads for Cups. If you're going to build a squad by yourself, I really would enjoy you leaving a comment on each video and tell me what your thoughts on it was. And why not subscribe if you like the content on my channel? It will really make me happy, and it will make you not miss my other videos which will come out in the future. Why not thumb this video up, because if you like it, why not like it, of course. Twitter, follow me there if you have a Twitter account, of course, because there is all the wagers, pink slips and giveaways will happen there. And if you want a shout out on my channel, click the top left corner, because that's how you can get a shout out on this channel. And also don't forget to watch my latest video, which was the excellent Cup Squad Builders. So other than that, I have to say bye.